Hello everyone, my name is Sumei Tang. It's nice to have this opportunity to present this article with my co-author Yanxi Zhuang in the 5th Borobuilder International Symposium 2023. I and Yanxi Zhuang, we are both from Asia University, Taiwan. Here, the article we are going to present is Nanotechnology, the uncertainty inheritance on the invisible giant. This paper analyzes the precautionary principle, which considers the safety issues of nanotechnology as the greatest priority. Furthermore, this paper summarizes the current situation regarding nanotechnology with a particular focus on the ethical, legal, and societal implications. Here is my brief introduction of myself. I achieved my low PhD degree from the University of Sheffield in the UK. After my graduation, I moved back to Taiwan and has acted several years as chairman for the Financial and Economic Law at Asia University. I have a research interest in human dignity, informed consent, human subject research, and intellectual property rights. During my sabbatical leave, I had the privilege of being a visiting scholar at the Faculty of Law at the University of Oxford, Durham Law School, and the University of Edinburgh in the UK. Nanotechnology. What's the nanotechnology? Neil Lane, assistant to the President for Science and Technology. He said, the technology for the 21st century. If I were asked for an area of science and engineering that will most likely produce the breakthroughs of tomorrow, I would point to nanoscale science and engineering. The unique of nanotechnology. The term nanotechnology means the science and technology that will enable one to understand, measure, manipulate, and manufacture at the atomic, molecular, and supramolecular levels, and is aimed at creating materials, devices, and systems with fundamentally new molecular organizations, properties, and functions. So nano is very, very unique. And to apply nanomaterial to the technology, it's very unique and amazing. The definition of nanotechnology. The definition of nanotechnology actually is wide range and there is no international consensus. According to EU Commission recommendation 2011-696 EU, nanomaterial means a natural, incidental, or manufactured material containing particles in an unbound state or as an aggregate, and 50% or more of the particles in the number size distribution, one or more external dimensions in the size. Nano, that means the size. That's the range, 1 nanometer to 100 nanometer. Applications of nano size. Nanotechnology, the manipulation of matter on an atomic and molecular scale, that's mean very, very small scale, has a wide range of applications across various fields. For example, materials, medicine, and healthcare technology, and environmental. Allow me to a little bit to describe these applications. For medical and healthcare, for example, there are some applications of nanotechnology to life, including applications of nanotechnology in therapy, biomimetic nanostructures, biological nanostructures, electronic biological interface, devices for early detection of disease, instruments for studying individual molecules, and nanotechnology for tissue engineering. So, for example, therapy. Nanotechnology is used in the development of target therapies, including cancer treatment and regenerative medicines. For as a diagnostic tools, nanoscale materials enable the development of highly sensitive diagnostic tools for early disease detection, such as nanosensors and imaging agents. However, there's still got some uncertainty inherent. According to Van Glange, dealing with the uncertainties in the predictions is a challenge as the uncertainties themselves on the following two levels. The first one is the this, as yet unknown, knowledge that is attainable but not yet available. Perhaps because certain tests have not been carried out, there is a total lack of awareness of the potential problems, or there is a lack of resources. The second uncertainty is the unknowable, the way in which unstable, complex, and dynamic systems respond to the intervention cannot be predicted. The intensity of the interventions, in terms of quantity and quality, can also play an important role. That's the risk of applications of nanotechnology. The risk of nanoparticles to human health and to our environment are still under investigations. So here in this article, I think to apply the precautionary principle is quite important. In view of the inherent uncertainties of risk from nanotechnology or nanoproducts, the precautionary principle becomes an inevitable approach to deal with the possibility of hazards. The precautionary, what's mean the precautionary principle? Actually, this principle was first presented in the World Charter for Nature, adopted by the United Nations General Assembly in 1982. Subsequently, the principle was incorporated in other international conventions, such as the Royal Declaration during the United Nations Conference on Environment and Development in 1992. So that's the famous precautionary principle. The precautionary principles, the current policies of European Commission on nanotechnology have to encourage and promote the development of nanotechnology, but they also have to set sufficient regulations to protect the citizens and the environment. So, precautionary means for the protection of human health and the environment since today still have a very low priority. In order to establish an appropriate model for nanotechnology, here I say it is necessary to review the fundamental theoretical and practical experiences elsewhere to minimize the risk. So this article attempted to redefine the potential risk of nanotechnology and the limitation of nanotechnology. This article emphasizes the potential for uncertainty in the use of nanoscience and the fundamental human rights issue raised. The most important question that we want to address here is how we can nanotechnology be developed and used as a to minimize the risk to our human health and the environment. Such the precautionary principle becomes an inevitable approach to deal with the possibility of health hazard, the uncertainty, potential hazard, and the potential risk of nanotechnology should be under the constraint imposed by the precautionary considerations. Thank you for your listening.